Hello students, this is a very important problem. This is three sphere problem. It's a bit lengthy problem, but very easy to understand. With this concept, we'll move on to this particular three sphere problem. It's a very important problem. So determine the reactions at contact points for spheres A, B, C. So we are having three spheres A, B as well as C. Shown in figure, the sphere are shown in figure. It is given that WA equals WB. Both A and B sphere is having same weights, that is 4 kilonewton, and WC is 6 kilonewton. And the diameter of A and B, both the diameters are 500 mm. Diameter of C is 800 mm. So first we will try to write the free body diagram. For this, I will take three spheres. Sphere A here, sphere C here, and sphere B here. So now, first, what is the weight of sphere? The weight of sphere of A equal B, WA equal WB. So WA equals WB, both are equal. WA equals WB. So both are 4 kilonewton, and 4 kilonewton. Both are 4 kilonewton. And WC weight is 6 kilonewton. WC weight is 6 kilonewton. So these are sphere weights. Next, we have to identify the contact surfaces by looking this. How many contact surfaces? Say here we are having one contact surface. Say 1, here 2, here 3, and here 4, and here 5, here 6. Total we are having 6 contact surface. So we have to determine W1, W2, W3, W4, W5, and W6. Totally 6 contact surfaces. So first contact surface. So for first A sphere is here, say for example, C is here and B is here. So we are having perpendicular from both the ends, that is inclined. So inclined. So first what we have to do, drop a perpendicular. Here also drop a perpendicular. When you are dropping perpendiculars, what is the angle here? And this is perpendicular, what is the angle here? So this is 90 minus 75. 90 minus 75 is
50.
So 90 minus 65. 90 minus 65 is 25. So with reference to this, we are getting R1 is 15 degree and R5 is 25 degree. So this is the two things. Drop a perpendicular here, drop a perpendicular here. 90 minus 75 is the 15, 90 minus 65 is the 25. That is over. Next, you are having one purely vertical for every action, opposite reaction. That is R6. This is action here. Also vertical. That is R5. So R1 is over. R2 and 3 are remaining. 6 and 5 over. And also 5 is also over. So here drop a 2 perpendiculars. We are getting 2 reactions. Here 2 vertical. I have written. Here inclined. This is inclined. There are inclined systems are there. So there are inclined systems are there. So inclined. So we know that this distance. We know this distance. This distance is given by 600 mm. 600 mm. So you make exact half. If you take half, it is 300. This is also 300. Whatever this angle, if you compute, say this is theta. Same this is also theta. Both are same equilateral angle theta. So for this, what is this distance? This distance is this radius plus this radius. So that is radius. So diameter of A equal diameter of B, then equal 500 mm. Therefore, what is radius? Radius of A equals radius of B is half of the diameter, that is 250 mm. 250 mm. And radius of C is half of the diameter, 400 mm. So this length is RA plus RC. Radius of A plus radius of C. Radius of A plus radius of C means 250 plus 400, it will become 650 mm. So if you consider the triangle triangle. Say this is theta. This is R1 plus, that is RA plus RC. It will become 650, and this is exactly half, 300. So which trigonometric function you have to use? Cos theta. Cos theta equals adjacent by hypotenuse. So cos theta equals adjacent is 300 divided by 650. How much theta equal cos inverse of answer?
62.51.
62.5 degree. 51 degree. So if you determine the angle, this angle, whatever here you are determining, this is same as here, 62.51. This is R2. So here also acting the same angle of 62.51, and also here also the same angle of 62.51 degree. This is R3. So R3 same 62.51 degree. Here also R3 the same angle. This is also 62.51. So this is the free body diagram. This is same as 4 kN. 4 kN. So the angles are same for all. That is contact surface 2 and 3, 62.51. This is the free body diagram. Now this is sphere A, this is sphere B, and this is sphere C. Now we have to observe which sphere is having least number of forces. So if you consider sphere A, you are having 1, 2, 3 plus weight 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 forces. If you consider B, it is also 1, 2, 3, 4 forces. But if you consider C, it is having only 2 contact surface and 1 weight. So that is R2, R3 and 1 weight. Only 3. So which is having least number of forces? That is C. So we must consider C first. So consider C. Consider free body diagram of C. Consider free body diagram of C. Sphere C. If you consider that C, for applying Lami's theorem, I am just taking 3 mutually perpendicular forces. I am modifying this. It will go like this. So this is R2, and whatever the horizontal inclination, here the same inclination 62.51. Here I will apply the principle of transmissibility. Same force, that is the force is R3. The angle here, whatever the angle, the same angle 62.51. So this is 90 degree, 90 degree. So the total angle is 90 plus 62.51, 152.51. So here also 90 plus 52.51, 152.51. What is the remaining? 180, 360 minus 152.51 minus 152.51. 360 minus 152.51 minus
54.98.
54.98. So now apply Lami's. It can be very easy. So if you apply Lami's, so this is 6 kilonewton. So you are getting R3 divided by sine of angle between other two forces, sine 152.51, which is equal 6 divided by sine 55 or sine 54.9, which is equals R3 divided by R2 divided by sine of other two angle, sine 152.51. Now you compare these two things. You are getting R2 and compare these two things, we are getting R3. You can observe that whatever the comparison R3 R2 both are equal. Sin 152.51, sin 152.51, 0.51. Therefore, we are getting same answer R3 which is equal to R2. Just cross multiply this 6 into this divided by sin 54.59. How much? R3 equals R2. Both are same.
3.382.
3.382 kilonewton. Yes, we are getting same answer.
Yes.
R2 equals R3. Right? Next, using this, consider A or B. Okay, A or B. First, I will consider A. Consider A. So R2 values is known 3.R2 which is equals 3.382 kilonewton. Angle is 62.51. And we are having one more force. Vertical 4 kilonewton. And here also one more vertical R6 and one more inclined R1 15 degree. Now we are having four forces. We have to apply equations of statics or equations of equilibrium. Now resolve these two values. Resolve this. If you resolve this, you are getting 3.382. This is cos component, so it is sin 62.5 degree. Similarly, this is 3.382 cos 62.5 degree after resolving. So here you just resolve this and this. You are getting cos component R1 cos 15, sin component R1 sin 15. Right? Now apply equations of statics. Sigma fx equals 0 and sigma fy equals 0. If you apply sigma fx equals 0, apply sign convention, all right side forces are positive, left side forces are negative. How many forces are there? 1, 2. Only two horizontal forces. Therefore, R1 cos 15, R1 cos 15, R1 cos 15 minus 3.382 cos 62.5 minus 3.382 cos 62.5 equals 0. Determine R1 value. R1 equals, just do the calculation, 3.382 cos 62.5 divided by cos 15.
1.61.
1.61 kilonewton. This is R1. Now apply sigma Fy equals 0. For this, use sign convention. All upward forces are positive and all downward forces are negative. So totally how many vertical forces? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vertical forces. R1 value is known. R1 value is 1.61. So plus 1.61. Here in the place of R1 sin 16, I will take 1.61 sin 15 minus 4 plus R6 and minus 3.382 sin 62.5 equals 0. So we are getting after solution plus R6, right? Plus R6 here, plus R6 equals 0. So if we solve, we are getting R6 value. How much?
6.582.
6.582 kilonewton. R6 is over. Now I am considering B. Consider free body diagram B. For B, here you are having your R3 value is known. How much R3? You have computed here 3.382. R3 which is equals 3.382 kilonewton. So next we are having one more force, that is weight is 4 kilonewton, and we are having one more force, that is upward force R5, and we are having one more force, that is R5 at an angle of 25 degree, at an angle of 25 degree. Now you resolve this. There are two because there are four forces, we doesn't apply Lami's theorem, we must go for equations of statics. Therefore, if you resolve this, so this angle is 62.5 degree, 51 degree, known because we computed here 62.51, right? So if you resolve this, you are getting 3.382 cos 62.51, because inclination angle is cos theta, and remaining one is 3.382 sin 62.51 degree. And if you resolve this and this, we are getting R5 sin 25, and we are getting R5 cos 25, R5 cos 25 degree, R5 cos 25 degree. Now apply sigma fx equals 0 for this. If you apply sigma fx equals 0 using general sign convention, all right side forces are positive and all left side forces acting are negative. So right side forces acting, there are two forces only. So this is plus 3.382 cos 62.51 minus R5 cos 25 equals 0. So we are getting only two forces. R5 easily we can get. What is the R5 value? R5 equals 3.382 cos 62.51 divided by cos 25.
6.27.
6.27 kilonewton. 6.27 kilonewton. Now if you apply sigma fy equals 0, for this all upward forces are positive and all downward forces are negative. So you are getting how many forces? 1, 2, 3, 4 forces, 4 vertical forces. This is minus, plus, minus, plus. So we are getting minus 3.382 sin 62.51 minus 4 plus R5 minus 4 plus R5 and this one R6, right? This is R6 and R5. This is R6. This is R6 reaction at 6. So this is R6, R6, R6. So it will become R6. This is plus R5 value is known. R5 value is known. As R6 is determined using, yes, this is R5 only. This is R4, right? It will become R4, 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 R4 sin 45, R4 cos 45. So it will become R5. So here we are getting R5 plus R5 plus R5 plus R5. But R5 value is we determined when we are computing. So it will become R4 now. So R4 cos. So we determine R4 value. R4 value. What is R4 value? Just verify what is R4 value.
1.72.
Yes, 1.72 kilonewton. 1.72 kilonewton. Now plus R5 plus R4. So plus R4 value is 1.72 sin 25. Sin 25 equals 0. So we are getting R5 easily now. R5. So what is R5?
6.27.
So if you just do this thing, minus 4, 6.27 kilonewton. So we determine all reactions, right? So firstly see what is the R1, R2, R3, R4, R5 and R6. See, R1 is 1.61 kilonewton, R2 equals R3 is 3.382 kilonewton, R4 is 1.72 kilonewton, R5 is 6.27 kilonewton and R6 is 6.582 kilonewton. So this is a little bit lengthy problem, but it will ask for 12 marks in VTU. If they will ask for 12 marks, it's a very easy question. As per concept oriented, first drop the perpendiculars, determine two angles. This angle is computed using considering triangle. After you just see each spheres which is having least number of unknowns, consider first that sphere and compute reaction. Next by back substitution, consider other two spheres and compute the reaction. It's very simple and very easy problem. Please just follow these steps. Thank you.